This is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only just David. Oh man, is anyone else just tired? We have made it basically through another season of RHONJ, season 14. We have made it. We're going to be talking about the OC soon, and just so many other things which kind of have taken the back seat to New Jersey. We've been keeping up on a lot of things, but we've been putting a lot of things off on the B list to deal with all that has been going on with New Jersey. And it's time to deal with it. So I wanted to do this. I wanted to do a show because so many people in comments on YouTube, in my DMs, all over, a lot on YouTube, on the Instagram or the Instagram. God, I sound like I'm 90 years old again. Did I just say that? On Instagram are saying to me, what do I think is going to happen to the show? Do I really think Teresa's going to leave? And so let's just address this in one show. If it gets to be too long, this will be two shows, but the next episode will come out like right away, I guess. Let's see where we are. Okay, let's get into it. I have been thinking about this a lot. Now, yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot. I have notes in front of me. Let's make sure I can understand all of my actual words that I've written, which I may not. I feel that I'm observing the facts, right? And so I really have no team here. I have nobody that I'm trying. I mean, that's the great thing. Like these podcasts where there's rumors that, like, look, I find it weird. I find it weird. Everybody in this business that does what I do, they have an agenda. They either like Teresa or they don't. And so if they like her, they say only positive things about her. And if they don't, they say only negative things. And then if they don't like her, it's pro Melissa. But the thing is, they don't waver. So that is what I find weird. I'm living in the real world. I have no team. So, yes, I am a flip flopper. I might think Margaret is acting like an asshole at 9 a.m. And then I might be praising her for sending flowers in a funeral arrangement because I think that was a great move. So I like to take the facts and analyze them. Yes, these predictions that I'm going to get into about the future of RHONJ and Teresa are coming from the same person who said that Melissa Gorga was 100% not coming back for season 14. And she came back. See, that's the beautiful thing. We're all in this together. You guys are tuning in for my analysis. We're chatting about this together. People agree, they disagree. I stand by the fact that my mind just goes to a corporation. And so I just think of it from my past of running corporations, HR. I just know how that works. And I can't not think of things from a business point of view. Period. The end. Whoever they keep, don't keep, it is going to be a business decision. We all know that I was friends with Margaret at one point and we've fallen out. What does that have to do with my job here and my analysis of thinking that it is brilliant when she sends those flowers? Also, I have to say, having no feelings and being like dead inside actually helps me see all of this clearly. Everyone gets so riled up, Teresa, Melissa. I can just clearly give you what I see because there are no emotions. I'm dead inside. God help the person that actually wants to date me long term. They're setting themselves up for just such heartache and failure because they'll probably want me to be emotional. But let's not get sidetracked here at the beginning of the show. Okay. So, yes, this is the same. Look, nobody knows everything. Nobody's always right. There's two people in the world that know it all. One of them is named Madonna, And one of them is named Bethany Frankel. You know, Bethany Frankel knows it all, right? She tells us every minute. Bethany knows everything. But you see, I am not Bethany. I am a flawed human being who, yes, is one of the best Bravo podcasters that has ever existed in the history of Bravo podcasters, the best podcasters that has ever existed in general, a period. But I am a real human being that has flaws. And so I don't get things right all the time, nor do I need to. It's not why you're tuning in. But I have thought about this, about the future of New Jersey, and what I really think, now that I have stepped away from it, what I really think is going to happen. And I look to the season that Lisa Rinna was on Beverly Hills. I said all season, I said, Lisa Rinna is going to be fired. I said that in the second week. People thought I was crazy, and I stuck to it. I was so convinced it was Dorinda all over again. I also said Dorinda was going to be fired. It was so clear to me that Lisa could not come back from everything she was doing. And I don't mean the rumored bots and all that bullshit. I just meant on camera. What she was doing, I was like, they are leading her to the edge, and she is going to take the bait and fall over it. And there is going to be no next season because there is no coming back from this. I saw that. And all season, I said Lisa was going to be fired. I was so convinced of it. And our very own Sarah Fraser would like to take credit for towards the end of the season, I had a week or 2 weeks where I went back on what I felt in my heart of hearts. I hate to break it to Sarah Fraser, has nothing to do with her. It was our very good friend, Catherine Edwards. You guys love Catherine. Can I tell you, you want to know a secret? Catherine almost came back like a few weeks ago, but something, everything's fine, but just she had a scheduling conflict is what I'm trying to say. So basically, she did not come back. But she is going to come back, Catherine. She just didn't. So that is that. My point is, she was there at the end. Catherine and I did a show, and she was like, they'll never fire Lisa Rinna. And when Catherine talks, just like all of you, I get swayed. And I caved and I said, you're right. And then for like 2 weeks, I said, you're right, Catherine. But I should have stuck to my initial feeling all season that Lisa was going to go. So at the beginning of this season, I laid out what I thought was going to happen to the future of RHONJ and who was going to stay and who was going to go. I laid all this out. And I went